Looking back to the beginning of camp, to where the receivers are now, the progress we can see about it, how pleased are you with the progress of the league?
I've been excited, about some of the stuff that we've taken at that position. Did a really good job a couple of days before the scrimmage, came out, responded well, caught the football well. Guys are growing up, guys are trying to lead, vocally, and guys are trying to lead by example. So it's been really good to see those guys really gel together, and hold each other accountable, including myself, but it's been really pleasing to see these guys come together as a unit, all right, and really take ownership in what we're trying to get accomplished.
Who are the guys, or the guy who is taking the most ownership and being the leader vocally and by example? Is anyone standing out?
Yes, sir. Keyshawn, Helton. He's one that really sticks out. Just encouraging guys. Jordan Young's been encouraging a lot of guys also, but Keyshawn Helton is the one that really stands out, that does it on a consistent basis by how he works, and how he encourages his teammates, So that's been a guy that's really stood out really all camp, and I'm excited to see him this year.
Keyshawn's a guy who hasn't always been the most vocal of guys, but you've seen it more. How has he developed that side of the leadership?
Well, just getting confidence, and just having the understanding that, hey, man, this is what we expect out of you. You can't say you're a leader and lead one day and then the next day it's kind of so-so. So we just challenged him to be consistent. And if you want to lead, do it every day. Do it all the time and not just do it sometime. And he's taking ownership and leadership in that and becoming that guy that's the leader of the receiver group.
Coach, for the week and a half to go, more or less, how happy are you with where Andrew Parchment is now in terms of acclimating to your system, chemistry with the quarterbacks, everything?
Right. I think it's kind of been up and down at times. We had a good conversation yesterday. Obviously, probably didn't catch the ball exactly the way he wanted to catch it the other day. Thought he responded well today. Came out, made some contested catches, dropped one of them. But the kid, he's understanding now, how we operate and how we practice here at Florida State, and he's taking ownership and buying into that, and not just trying to fit in the room, but just coming in there and just being a brother. Being that brotherhood that unit talks about being. So I think AP is taking strides in the right direction. I'm excited about his progress.
Coach, with Florida State celebrating 75 years of athletics, how special is it for you to know that you're a part of that 75 years of legacy?
It takes me back from when I was a part of, along with my teammates, we were part of Coach Bowden's 300th win against Clemson. And I'm excited about it, and just to be a part of history, man. I just, I'm at a loss for words because I've been blessed to have the opportunity to come here and play at a prestigious university like Florida State and play up under a man called Bobby Bowden. So it's breathtaking to be a part of something special.
Since he's an older guy, can Andrew make up a lot of ground, you think, like in the next 2 weeks, picking things up?
Yeah, I think he can. He's been retaining a lot of the information that we've been giving him. He understands what's going on, but now he's got to understand the small details in those assignments, because we move guys around. We can have the same concept with different guys within that formation, but he's just having the understanding of the concept and the details in the assignments.
In terms of the younger guys like McLean and Josh, where do you feel they are in terms of where you feel confident if they're, if needed, if their numbers called, coming up, where they're at?
I think, kind of starting off slow, the last scrimmage with Malik, started off a little slow, but today I felt like he responded. I felt like he came out and practiced with purpose, and the young man got better today, along with Josh, Burrell, two smart guys that plays multiple positions, and they've really challenged each other to get better, and not just physically, but mentally, just having to understand and knowing where they need to be within concepts and also in the run game. So those are two young guys that are really smart football players, and I'm excited to see those guys out there on the football field.
Do you feel like the perimeter blocking has come decent ways from like last season?
Yeah, I'll say it's kind of been night and day, but we still got to finish on the perimeter. And that's the thing. We're getting our fits, but now it's restarting our feet, and running our blocks and finishing our blocks. And that's the thing we got to do. Play with tighter hands and tight elbows, fitting inside and running our feet, and sometimes you'll see guys get their hands outside. And, we're coaching to refit, get your hands back inside, especially a younger guy. They've been used to doing it for so long in high school, so it takes a little time to get that taught. But you see it on film. You see guys at receiver playing more with their hands now, getting off releases at the line of scrimmage also.
know you coach receivers, obviously, but what DBs have stood out to you with your guys rolled up the field?
To be honest with you, it's probably been it's probably been Dredd. It's been standing out. I'm trying to think who else been standing out because I've been focusing a lot on receiver, man. You know, I really hadn't been paying attention to who they're going against. You know, but I think that the guys, the DBs, as a unit, those guys have flashed at different times and done some really good things. You know, so it's not just one guy that I can pick out in particular and say, hey, this guy's doing that, because they've all taken chances, taking turns, making plays, and I feel like that group has grown also.
All good? Okay, thanks, guys.
Thank you, guys. Yes, sir.